Well, the desert clouds are out in force this evening as you get a look inside Chase Field here in Phoenix. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Patrick Corbin is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's coming off an outing where he pitched into the 8th inning, gave his team a chance to get the win, but he ended up with a no decision. So he's throwing the ball good right now. I'm looking for another strong performance in this game.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, number 26.
Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Drury ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. 13 base hits in 34 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Well, Matt, Rusty Valentine. Don't you love that name, by the way? Hey, look, he likes to call tall zone. He's going to go up high, and he's going to call on the knees. On the corners, he's a little tighter. But if you go up and down, you're going to get a call from Rusty.
And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Batting third, center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Grounded to short. Marte gloves it. There's one. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 12, Mark Reynolds.
Here's Mark Reynolds. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
Here's the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1 ball.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Oh, that's out.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Two out with the man at first. Fouled straight back. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1, and now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Jeff Hoffman gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
Here's Leonis Martin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, center fielder, Leonis Martin.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, I'm impressed how they're playing on the road. They're 3-1 on this road trip, and they're putting it together. If they continue to keep it running like this, we're looking at a really good ball club.
Now here it comes. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Arenado into shallow left makes the play, 1 away. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a very aggressive club. They steal a lot of bases. They're not at the top of the league, but, man, they're right there. They're not far behind. They will run at every opportunity they get to try to force mistakes.
So coming to the plate, David Peralta. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
0-1, here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That was a tough pitch to spoil right there. A 2-strike changeup on the corner. Tough pitch to foul off.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Oh, that's outside.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Well, he got a curveball, and that's the one pitch. If you catch it right, it is tailored to go out of the ballpark. It gets that little loop to you. You take the swing up on it like he did right here, and that ball travels out of the park.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And as the season nears an end, he currently leads the league in runs batted in. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball one.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. 3-1 now.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Here it is on 3-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
3 balls and 2 strikes.
Full count. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Gonzalez. 2 down.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb standing in now. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Now the 0-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. After it is Blackman. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up, and the D-backs have an early 1-0 advantage. Here's Nolan Arenado. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Nolan Arenado.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And the pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. There's Carlos Gonzalez. He waits on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? This is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. A runner at second, nobody out. 1-1.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Well, let's take a look at the Diamondbacks defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Leonis Martin. You know, this guy has grown through the years. When he first came up, he was just running all over the place, not really having an idea what he was doing. Then he really settled in and let the game come to him. And now we're looking at a pretty good outfielder.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin, 2 for 10. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on its way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. One out and a runner on third. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Working for the punch out and the offering. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Trying to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now to the plate, J.D. Martinez, currently with the third best home run total on the ball club.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, here's how the Rocks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking out in the outfield at Charlie Blackmon. You know, this guy can play all over the field. I love the sweet throwing left-hander. He can go get the ball, too.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's a line drive to left field on a ball that was right down the middle. I know it's early in the game, and sometimes hitters will tell you what a pitcher has. If he doesn't start to put that ball in the corners, it's going to be a short game for him.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. This ball's grounded foul. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Into the box now, Jeff Hoffman. 9, 1 and 2 due up.
Jeff Hoffman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and little pop up here right behind home plate. Ready on 1-2. Now a hard liner toward short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings as you see these guys on top of the division and clear by a good 4.5 games entering play. Striding in once again, David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Ball 1.
And that misses 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Settling in now, Chris Herman comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here comes the first pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching. Kind of keeping him off balance.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. So with one gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. Now in the box, Patrick Corbin. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Dahl, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 12, Leonis Martin.
Digging in to try it again, Leonis Martin. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Way out in front.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Ready for another chance? Charlie Blackmon will lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. A 1 pitch on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Peralta is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 12, Mark Reynolds.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Reynolds comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Tapper up the line, but that one rolls foul.
That's a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball on the edge of the strike zone, and he was able just to get enough of it to foul it off. Stay alive for another pitch.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nolan Arenado. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Nope.
And there's ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
He'll try again, 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 1-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off. David Peralta. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. The big curveball just misses, apparently. Ball two.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. It looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Well, what's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it? I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball, but I think you got to sit fastball there.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Gets a small piece near the plate, but it gets foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Jake Lamb standing in now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
A runner on first with 2 away. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 3-2 one more time. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They lead it 1-0. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Gonzalez.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch.
That's
ball 2.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Here he comes on 2-0. Right over the middle, knee high. Here's the 2-1 to Gonzalez. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Digging in, Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play. The pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes another 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through for a hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Jeff Hoffman.
In now, Jeff Hoffman, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. 1-1. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to short. Marte has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for Colorado. They still trail 1-0. Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out at the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First offering on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Ball two. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gonzalez going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple.
He gave it all he had out there in right field, but he just couldn't quite catch up to it. I liked the effort with the leap, but once it got down, he was off to the races and into third.
In now, Chris Herman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On its way is pitch number 75. Swing, and he popped him up, and that will not score the run from third. Story takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Pitcher, Patrick Corbin.
Stepping into the box, Patrick Corbin. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gonzalez is after it, and it's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gonzalez has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the D-backs 2 and the Rockies nothing. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Martinez is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Ready for another shot now. DJ LeMahieu. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Nope. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
That's a ball.
And that misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Squared that one up just a little late. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now another 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in once again, Leonis Martin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Fielder, Leonis Martin.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. On the ground softly towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
David Peralta will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Matt, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Murphy, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. Digging for second is Goldschmidt. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Herman Marquez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Herman Marquez.
J.D. Martinez will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They're up 2-0. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Mark Reynolds. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Number 12, Mark Reynolds.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Martin able to take it in for the first out.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
1 out, nobody on. Misses, ball 2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. Another try at 2-2. Hit in the air out to right. Peralta's under it. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
Ready once again, Carlos Gonzalez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Chafin.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
Well, a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
This one's flared out toward left. Martinez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Drury. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Brandon Drury.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And now a pitch on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Ripped down the line. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
And we'll have a pinch runner here as they'll look to get a little speed out at second base following the leadoff double. Into the box now, Ketel Marte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game perhaps. It's 2-1. No one out with a runner at second. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. The throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Into the box, Chris Herman.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He hit a sac fly earlier. 1-0 pitch on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. He's running towards second, and he steps off. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle, and he'll be run down between first and second, and a mental mistake that time as he's picked off for the first out. Right side, a diving effort here as he gets a glove on it, and no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The batter, catcher, Andrew Chafin.
Socrates Brito will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Brito.
Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball one. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Dahl is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Fielder, number 12, Leonis Martin.
Ready for another chance? Leonis Martin. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yeah. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Here it comes, 0-2. Slice down the left side, but foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
That misses. 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Blackman. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Diamondbacks lead this one 3-0. Chris Owings will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 16, Chris Owings.
Jake Barrett has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in to try it again. Trevor Story. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Trevor Story.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. A 1 pitch on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Martin ranging back, and that's off the scoreboard. What a blast! So it's a solo shot to dead center, and that is 27 for him on the year, and the Rocks are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Now batting, catcher.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. No outs, nobody on. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Rafael Inoa will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 43, Rafael Inoa.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch. Better hitting.
David Hernandez gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
David Hernandez.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you.
Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Martinez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Has a look, now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. 0-2, here it is. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game.
Colorado.
This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Blackmon.
Raimel Tapia will come on now and pinch run here.
Base, number 68, Raimel Tapia.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rockies strike for one, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Rockies 1. Chris Russin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Chris Russin.
Stepping in, David Peralta. Lifetime versus this arm. A 3 for 7 line.
David Peralta.
Blanco is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. The numbers on the year, 272. No home runs as of yet, and 17 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And he puts it on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. A.J. Pollock will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
A.J. Pollock.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Comes into this one at 271. 13 home runs and 48 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks, and it's still 3-1. Gregor Blanco will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 5.
A.J. Pollard is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Number 11, A.J. Pollard.
Fernando Rodney comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here's Mark Reynolds. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Daniel Descalso has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 3, Daniel Descalso.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count. Now the 0-2 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The next 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Striding in once again, Carlos Gonzalez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
This guy's got to get on base. You got the big boy sitting on the on-deck circle. I want to see him come up with a chance to tie this thing.
Fouled back. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. Hey, the more things change, the more they just stay the same for this guy. That's save number 45 of the year. He's taken advantage of nearly every opportunity. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The D-backs, with their 95th win, tops in the division. Patrick Corbin records the victory, his 13th of the year. Fernando Rodney hammers down the save, his 45th on the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.